You see, as a Yoruba person myself, this particular incident actually embarrasses me a lot. This is my second time actually working on such a project. I worked with this guy, I've forgotten his name, a Russian guy who still owes me $1,000 by the way. And this guy, Ali Valamov, I had worked with Valamov and then Ali. And one of the things that actually happened was this. They reached out to me and they said, and they wanted to fix some projects for them, and they call me a fixer. Oh, I'm happy to do the job, but what I am is much more. I'm not a fixer. I actually debunk these claims. The claims that they want to see, they want to come to Nigeria to see. I debunk them. So do I actually believe in these things? No, I do not. And religion is a lie. Now, here is Ali. Ali is a wonderful guy. Ali is a very great, he's a very great guy. But the thing is that when you come to actually see this stuff, expect to be lied to. Expect to be lied to. And he reached out to me about 2 days before the event itself. What he needed me for 2 days before what he needed me for, and told me that I should actually get him someone who can actually show him something. And I usually, if there is anyone that is legitimate out there, I would have found them and actually believed it to do myself. So I debunk supernatural. I don't believe that any of them is actually legitimate. And then went to meet this guy, Egun Bangboshi, but it wasn't the Egun that we actually met. These were the other people were stuntmen, and they tried to reincarnate what Sango was. Sango Luko Koya. And their trick was so
after the underwhelming after the
they took a
underwhelming
box
fake
and
trick, they started to
turned
get
it on
ready
its
to
head,
show
and
me their
then
next
there is
one.
a switch, and there is a switch.
This is the next trick.
They take a box, turn it on its head, and there is a switch, and he takes
Better go ahead and pick a star.
fire
Put it inside
and
the
put it
box.
in his mouth,
And let's see what
and
happens.
he lets because he closes his mouth, lets once he suffocates fire and it lacks oxygen, the fire will die,
inside the box.
and then
Come on, show me something supernatural, please.
it stops burning your mouth. And basically, this is where the things he did. And so my dad was telling me that, Daniel, this is the place you would find the original. I've been telling you, this is the place you find the original. No. The original doesn't exist, and I actually feel somehow that my own culture, Sango is a pantheon or a god in the Yoruba culture, and I value this culture. My family itself actually has its own masquerade, Ileguniwa. And that is actually our name, Ilegun masquerade. And then these guys are just there actually trying to actually scam people with their tricks, and that is basically it, So what I have done now is that I actually have some people who I can actually show you something. The money Ali had was actually very little, and it actually limited what you could actually see. Actually limited what you could actually see. So what I've done now is actually I have these people on payroll, on roll calls, on roll calls that they would be willing to actually show me, demonstrate stuff, because these guys are getting me into the fixer job, into the fixer job. They will be willing to demonstrate stuff, and they will be able to actually do something elaborate. But trust me, please, juju does not exist. You can come to actually see stunts, but these things are at the end of it, it's a lie. You have to understand that. At the end of it, they're trying to trick you. Of course, there are some things that you can see that are fun now that you will think are very convincing. You will believe are very convincing. You see a man rise through a fire. You will see people walk on fire. I don't mean coal. I mean they will walk on fire, real fire. And there are ways to actually do these things. And now I can show you those things. But you have to understand that, religion is a lie. Religion itself is a lie. This one is just worse. And I'm totally embarrassed by these guys because it is my culture, you see. It's my culture. And I wish they actually did better, but they didn't. So if you're willing to actually see anything else big, you can actually just reach out to me.